I got a question today from Floxy20, and he asked, isn't hitting down the same as uppercutting a no-no, but only in reverse? Thank you for that question, Floxy. I got an answer for you, and we're gonna talk about swinging down, swinging up, and how you should be swinging in this video. But before we get into it, I wanna say thank you to Abo Baseball for sponsoring this video. Abo Baseball is a bat manufacturer in Canada where they supply premium cut billets to players of all ages. They ship to the US and worldwide, so check the link in the description and see what they got going on. All right, so let's talk about it. Swinging down, we hear that a lot, right? A lot of coaches tell us, let's swing down at the ball, take your hands straight down to the ball, right? Now, what happens if we actually do that in the swing? And you know what? And not even a lot of coaches say this, but a lot of professional players, when they explain their swing, you'll see them show this. Like I remember seeing a video of Mike Trout, and he's showing an example of his swing, and he's basically like dropping the barrel from his shoulder straight down. And obviously, if you look at his swing when he's swinging, it looks nothing like that, right? So I think a big misconception is that we want to swing down. We want to take the barrel of the bat down to the ball and create backspin. But what really happens if we do that is, if we connect with that ball, where are we going to hit it? Boom, straight down. If we square it up, right, we're going to hit that ball straight down into the ground. Now, the other problem with swinging down like that is that we only have a split second to get through the plane of that pitch, right? If the plane of the pitch is coming on this line here from the pitcher slightly downward, and we're swinging down at the ball, we have to intersect that contact point at the perfect time to make contact. If we're a little bit late or a little bit earlier, that ball is past us, right? And we're not making contact. So that's another reason why that's a tough one. Now, to answer your question more specifically, isn't swinging up a no-no just like that? Yeah, an uppercut is very similar. If we are coming off of the plane of the pitch and we are uppercutting, or we're trying to create this massive moonshot launch angle, right, that we're hearing so much about, launch angle, launch angle. If you're trying to do that and you're dropping your back shoulder and you're swinging up like this, obviously it's the opposite. We're coming off of the plane of the pitch, and we're only gonna be through that contact point at a split second, and it's gonna make it a lot harder to time that ball, to hit that pitch, right? So instead, what I offer you, instead of swinging down or creating a massive launch angle and swinging up, is to get on plane of the pitch. How do we do that? What I like to do is to get set up into a good body angle. Some people call it, I call it body angle. Some people call it spine angle. Some people call it posture. Whatever you call it, you're just basically setting your chest over your toes so that you have an angle to swing around and get on plane with the pitch. Right here, I'm on plane with that pitch. I'm on the same plane here, until I'm not on plane with it, right? I have a lot more room for error to hit that ball than if I was swinging down or swinging up, right? So that gives me more chances to be successful. Also, I'm still on a line drive swing. I still have a chance of hitting this ball out. You know, the launch angle guys will argue, well, you're not gonna be able to hit as many home runs. Well, yeah, you can still hit home runs here. Also, this is if we're squaring the ball up. If we hit a little bit below the center of the ball, that ball's gonna go a little bit higher. In reverse, if we get on top of the ball, we're gonna roll over, we're gonna have a ground ball, right? So no matter whether you're swinging down, swinging up, or on plane, we still have the issue of where we hit the ball. So we have to be good with our bat control, as well as setting our angle, setting our body angle, our spine angle, or our posture. So that is most important. The other thing I wanna talk about is the misconception of how we get on plane with the pitch, because I hear sometimes like we want to pivot around the backside to get on angle, but what I see a lot happening is when guys do this and really kind of drop the barrel into the plane of the pitch, is they drop it too much and they dump the barrel, and what ends up happening is they start hitting weak pop flies to the opposite field side. So instead, it's actually coming down to the ball with the hands. So now we're in a little bit of a pickle here, because before I said you don't want to swing down, right? But if you think about it, the hands are coming down. What's happening though, why the bat gets on plane with the pitch, is because it's lagging. It's called bat lag. Bat lag is good, bat drag is bad. Bat drag is when this back elbow gets in front of our hands in the swing and the barrel drops below, okay? Bat drag is bad. Bat lag is good. Great hitters have bat lag. Bat lag is when we get to a spot and that barrel is flat like this and we're on plane of the pitch. The big argue, and it's not really an argument, it's just no one's really addressing it here, at least I haven't seen in the baseball community, is how do we get there? Some people say we want to pivot to get there. Some people say, you know, you want to create the angle and just swing around there. But really what happens, the hands are actually coming down. And because we're creating energy, the weight of the bat lags. The bat tends to go down this way anyway and gets there. So if we're coming down with the hands and the bat lags into that spot, and then we've got a good body angle, spine angle, then we're going to be on the perfect spot to hit that line drive and crush those balls wherever we're trying to hit them. I hope that makes sense. I hope I did a good enough job explaining that. But the most important thing is to get on the plane of the pitch and understand what is the best way to get on that plane, right? We don't want to cut off the swing. We don't want to get too long with the swing. Find the best way for you to get on the plane with the swing so you got more room for error and you could hit more balls harder more often. Hope you guys like that video. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so right now because I'm uploading 3+ videos a week about baseball. And if you're interested in getting better at baseball, that's something you're going to want to do. Hit that subscribe button with the bell notification right next to it. This way you'll be notified when I do upload those videos. And if you got any questions, please hop down in the comments down below. I'd love to help answer any of them that you got down there. So thank you so much. I'll talk to you in the comments.